Right now, we have our picks. Last week, Caleb was the winner.
Woo!
9 for 14 on the head-to-head. You were
Hell
8
yeah.
for 14. I was 7 for 14 against the spread. You were 6 for 14. So we gotta get better on the spread. We're kind of brutal at that. You've had one great week in week 5 where you went 10 for 14. Since then, it's been 6 or worse. I mean, 6 missed or worse. You've had 2 9s.
The biggest one that screwed us over, what? The Panthers probably was a big screw over on us.
No, we both picked the Panthers to cover 12.5.
Okay, so we got them on the spread.
Detroit.
Yeah. Cowboys probably. We probably didn't have the Cardinals winning.
Yep, Cowboys. Jaguars didn't cover. And the Bengals didn't cover because they didn't win.
Yep. The only big upset we had probably was us taking Denver because they were underdogs.
Yep. But it's new week. Get started. Raiders at Broncos on Thursday Night Football. Broncos 9.5 point favorites.
It's a division game. I'm going to say,
yeah,
split the baby. I got Broncos winning, Raiders being competitive.
Falcons at Colts. Colts -6. I'm going to take Indy to win, Atlanta to cover.
I hate to agree with you, but it's true. I do think that we are getting downhill version of the Colts now.
The Patriots head to Tampa to play the Bucks. Gotta imagine Tom Brady will be on the call for this one. Buccaneers -2.5.
Patriots win and upset.
I'm taking Tampa both ways. I just the mistakes are going to come back to bite the Patriots, and this is going to be a game they really have to learn from. And I think they will, but it's just kind of one of those moments where you got to take your medicine.
If the Patriots win, how would you feel?
I'd be thrilled because now we've beaten 2 really good teams, and we can beat the crap.
Yep.
What's the next losable game? The Ravens, whose defense has been suspect.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills at the end of the year, who we've already beaten. I'd be pushing the 13-4 propaganda instead of pump the brakes. 11-6. But yeah, I do think that this is one of those games that New England's going to have to learn a hard lesson, and that's totally fine. The Bills at the Dolphins. Bills -9.5.
Give me Bills both ways.
I kind of agree.
Because all indication, I think, they lose Jalen Waddle. Getting them at 9.5 is going to be very modest.
Baltimore at Minnesota. Baltimore -3.5. I'm taking Minnesota to upset.
Because it's at Minnesota. I kind of low-key think the Ravens are frauds.
Yeah, that's
this
what I mean.
year. And Brian Flores against that weak-ass offensive line. Their defense is not that good. They're probably not going to make any moves outside of Draymond Jones defensively.
Which is a notable move, but...
Yeah, but that ain't going to... You said 3.5?
Yes.
Right? Split the baby. Ravens win, but the Vikings cover.
I had a thing about JJ McCarthy if you wanted to hear it.
Here we go. I love this.
Week 1 and this past week, his stats were identical.
Literally the same, yeah.
Also, although the completion percentage was worse this week, 56 versus 65, and the passer rating was worse, 98.5 to 82.6.
Yeah, it's ugly wins, but I also think it's one, we don't have any, how do I say this? You don't have any tape on the dude on the NFL, right? So
because he's only throwing 20 passes a game.
Well, in general, nobody's ever seen him play, right? Like, there is literally no tape. So this is his rookie season. And if these are what you're showing everybody, you are not, like, his sophomore slump's going to suck. Because, like, Jaden Daniels was at least going off. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with Caleb Williams. Same thing with Drake May. Meaning, like, okay, if you're expecting a sophomore slump, that means, like, expect these, like, look at Jaden Daniels this year. Jaden Daniels this year is, you're essentially reading his tells and everything like that. Where I think when you're a 56% passer in this league, like, wait till defensive coordinators get a hold of good amount of tape on this guy. It's going to be a wrap.
He's also passed for 444 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 picks on the year.
Yeah, so he's Jameis Winston. He's
a 4 out of 10 on the quarterback scale.
Yeah, he's just not good. It's the whole saying he's a good quarterback was like saying Tim Tebow was a good quarterback when they were winning games. Like, it's statistically not true.
It's a little closer to like who's some like average game manager people tried to make happen. I mean, I hate to throw my guy under the bus, but Jimmy Garoppolo. Like,
yeah, I mean that
at least
guy.
Jimmy G was likable, but
no, but yeah, it's just overrated. Like, I'm not saying wins are overrated. It's the only stat that matters, right? But it's also like how you win. Like, do you think if the Vikings played the Lions 10 times that's how the game turns out?
Probably not.
50% of the time? No. I think that's 1 out of the 3 times they would have won, I think, against the Lions. But, like, if you would have said, hey, by the way, he threw for less than 150 yards and 56% completion, you would think the Vikings smoke this dude, like, big time. Yeah, no, I'm just not he's just, these stats are not showing, especially, like, bro, with these wide receivers. Even Carson Wentz has a better stat line than this. The only difference is that the win total at the end of the day and the picks. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it's. If you are of the JJ McCarthy cult, you are the only stat you're really waving your flag around for is W's.
And you know who else did that? Jimmy Garoppolo, Brock Purdy, all these kind of guys that Vikings fans that I know personally, like, oh, they're just kind of okay, mediocre quarterbacks.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy is not a guy you want
Time to look in the mirror.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy is not. He is not shown flashes of franchise guy yet, or at all.
Just kind of unmoved. But New Orleans at Carolina. Carolina minus 5.5.
Has New Orleans, are they only on 1 win so far this season?
If that.
This is going to be the game where we really don't understand the Carolina Panthers. Give me New Orleans both ways. They beat the Packers, and then they're going to, like, put 0 points against the Saints. Watch.
I went Carolina to win, New Orleans to cover.
Yeah, I'm going New Orleans both ways.
The Giants at Chicago. Chicago minus 3.5. I'm going Chicago both ways. Just don't think the Giants have enough talent.
Give me Giants both ways.
There you go.
I'm a dark truther.
An actually talented quarterback, unlike the guy we just spent half the segment rambling about.
That's what everybody wishes JJ was.
Jacksonville at Houston. Houston minus 1.5.
Give me Jacksonville both ways.
Give me Houston. I know their offense is putrid, but I don't think Jacksonville's offense is good enough to score on that Texans defense, period. And I think they're going to skate by. Cleveland at the Jets. Anybody who watches this game is entitled to financial compensation. Jets minus 1.5.
I mean, give me Browns both ways. I think
Jets.
This one I don't care about. If I get this one wrong, big whoop.
Arizona at Seattle. Seattle minus 6.5.
I'm going to say...
Take a Seattle win, Arizona cover.
Oh, damn it. Same thing. I think it's going to be... if Jacoby Brissett's still playing quarterback, it's going to be a competitive game.
I don't think the Cardinals are going to rush him back at this point.
I have no reason to.
Lions at Commanders. Lions minus 6.5. I just think there's going to be a fucking ass whooping.
Yeah, they're going to play pissed. They're going to play pissed. And what, Marcus Mariota is going to be out there for the Commanders?
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah, bye. This is going to be, they may fucking put up 63. Give me Lions both ways.
Rams at Niners. Rams
Ooh.
minus 3.5.
Give me
I'll take-
Niners both ways.
I'll take the Rams both ways. It'll be close. Pittsburgh at Chargers. Chargers minus 3. Joe Alt is done for the year. So give me the Steelers both ways.
That high ankle sprain is that bad?
Apparently, he's having season-ending injury or season-ending surgery.
You said Chargers both ways?
I said Pittsburgh both ways.
Oh, okay. Were they 3.5 point favorites, Chargers?
Nope, Chargers just 3.
Just 3. We're back on this teeter-totter of, hey, they beat the Colts, but can they beat the Chargers? I got Chargers, but Steelers cover.
And give me a score. Eagles at Packers. Packers minus 2.5.
Packers minus 2.5. This is the one, if we're talking about storylines, remember, the Packers were the first one to say that they hate the tush push. They're the ones, it was the only owner to say that he voted against it the last two years. He was the only one that did. They've been very adamant about this. Give me Eagles both ways.
I did too. I gave the Eagles a 35-27 win.
Give me 31-17 Eagles.
48.
Yep. I think the Packers are about to get like mollywopped.
Yeah, it's not gonna look good.
Mm-mm.
But those are your picks. We'll see how that goes. All right. You got to 40 minutes. Anything you want to add?